I'm Sarah.
I'm Sam.
And we're member of the month at Alpine. We initially moved to California in 2019. We moved here for my job. I work as a nurse practitioner at community medical centers. I started working in 2019, so I worked for about a year, and then COVID hit. And I think COVID probably changed healthcare everywhere, but especially in the Central Valley, we had some really intense COVID numbers, and everywhere was understaffed. Patients couldn't be seen. Our community was really sick. So that was very hard. And I worked in that environment for about a year until the vaccine came out, and that coincided with when Alpine opened. So it was like after this year-long just like complete slog that was COVID, we didn't have any family out here. We were like trying to kind of make the best of everything, and then Alpine opened, and it was a really helpful outlet for us.
I'm a mechanical engineer by training. At this point, I'm a bit of a mongrel of engineering disciplines. I do a little bit of electrical and a little bit of programming. I work for, over the years, a variety of hardware startups in the Bay Area. When COVID hit, I moved back out to the Central Valley, and I've been pretty much remote since then. I started climbing in Texas when I was 19, and so my home crag is Hueco Tanks in El Paso. And then I've climbed really a lot of different places. Climbing has allowed me to travel a lot. You know, as a early 20-something, you have some time, and so I've been climbing all over North America, Red River Gorge, and various places in Pacific Northwest, and I've climbed in Europe. I have one FA in Africa, and so I've mostly climbed in the Austin, Texas area. That's where I was for a long time, down at Reimers Ranch, and I've mostly climbed in kind of the foothills of the Sierra and Table Mountain area, and overhung basalt climbing. It's like close enough that we can hit it on a Saturday, and it's like no big deal, and there's like a bunch of people out there, and it's really funny climbing with the people I've met here, because I climb with people my age, and then I climb with people older than me, and then I climb with people older than me and their kids.
Children.
So it's like any given day I'll be climbing with people of like any age range. It's really fun.
Sam and I met in 2016, and that was the first time I rock climbed. I was like not an outdoorsy kind of girl, and Sam, Mr. Rock Climb Outside, travel everywhere to rock climb. I was like, I should like try it out. And I remember the first time I went rock climbing, I was like, this is ridiculous. I was like, what is this? And over time, I ended up going to grad school, and we lived apart for a year, and it was cool because I was able to learn how to rock climb at that local gym, kind of independent of our romantic relationship. And so I kind of found my stride then, and that was in 2017. And then since then, just been kind of chugging. I'm just like I'm a forever 5'10" kind of climber. And, you know, I truthfully committed to rock climbing initially because I was like, I think would be a good activity for me to try to do something that I'm not naturally super talented at. Before I moved to Stockton, I was driving from Modesto to Manteca and passing Alpine every day while it was being constructed and being like, I know that's a rock climbing gym. When is it going to open? And so we were very like watching for the opening, and we were very excited by the time it did open. I think for me, what continued our membership here is really the community, and I think that can sound kind of cliche, but we've been members at a lot of different gyms, and we've been members in like some trendy cities. So we lived in Portland, Portland, we've lived in Austin, I lived in Nashville. We've like been in some cool, beautiful gyms, but Alpine has been able to cultivate a community that is very inclusive. So one of my experiences, both being a 5'10" climber and a woman, is that sometimes gym spaces can feel very exclusionary. And I just don't feel like that here. Like, I feel like I can talk to someone who might be a 5'13" climber, and it's like we're doing the same sport and we can relate over that.
Yeah, this gym completely changed our experience in California Central Valley. It made it, it completed it. Like, this gym opened up, made it such that this part of California is like, oh yeah, we can like really live here for a while. So I started climbing at 19, and my first couple years of climbing, I kind of moved, quickly for me through the grades. Everybody does that. They start climbing, they progress.
Like you were 19.
A lot. Yeah. And, when back then I was like really young and really hungry, and I climbed up to 12C for the first time at age 21, and then I didn't progress beyond that, and so I've been climbing like 12 years, and climbing is like come in waves of enthusiasm. Like, it's always going to be here, but like I'll take a couple months off here and there, but like for the most part I've climbed pretty consistently for 12 years now. I was plateaued up until about when Alpine opened, and I think the combination of having a home gym to climb at consistently, outside access, like being where we are in Central California and our proximity to really great climbing of all kinds, and then like meeting people in the local community, I've really been able to concentrate on my sport climbing. And this year at 30 years old, I climbed my first 513.
Yay!
It feels really good to progress past where I was at 21. And I did another one like 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago. So yeah, really excited to keep this momentum that we have, and yeah, keep pushing.
It's harder to go from zero to rock climbing than to go from rock climbing to the next level to the next level. So just getting started is absolutely the hardest part. And the more that you just like hang on stuff and pull on stuff, the better you get. Even if you're like me and never progressed past a 5'10", you will notice the changes over time, even if it feels like really sticky and weird and uncomfortable.
So my advice to a new climber is don't go too hard. Like, you try not to get injured. A lot of people get injured in their first 6 months. Let your body heal as your muscles are getting stronger, but your tendons are getting stronger slower.
Don't pull too hard.
Yeah, don't pull too hard. Let your body rest, but also climb a lot.